Above it. Don't look now, but the little girl's got a grenade. I wanna lift you up.
As I would finish sort of laying out the groundwork for each of those tracks, David started to write orchestration to the programming that I would put up. Amy would go in and dig around and change some things and say, maybe, hey, let's take that synth out of that part. Let's, make that beat stronger, heavier. Let's just break down to completely orchestral instruments at this point and then go into purely electronic for the next section.
This time it's more about digging the idea of what's useful to make the sound more powerful without using the high gain guitars. I decided to come up with some new ideas, like what instrument could be just incredibly cool. So I decided to start to play the theremin. The theremin is like an old Russian instrument that has two antennas. The one antenna on the left is for the volume, which is like how much sound there is, and the other antenna is for how high the note is, which means I literally don't touch anything. I'm playing it in the air, and you have those different finger positions you play for different notes. The closer you get to the antenna on the right, the higher the note is.
I've been actually a lot more creative, and this is partially me falling back in love once again with this thing that I've been working on for my whole life, and those songs and the history and our fans and all the things that I love about it, all those feelings that I poured into it, all the history that we have. There's a lot of beauty there.
We've all been hearing these songs in a certain way for so long. It's all done in such an interesting way with the orchestra just going crazy and the arrangements and everything. It's a really fresh, new take on material that we've all known and loved for a long time.
These creative contributions from the band is so pertinent to have that, but yet it was such an unconventional process for the band to make a record. So we were sort of discussing along the way what that's going to look like.
We're trying to reinvent our parts. I'm not playing traditional guitar parts, just power chords and stuff like that. I'm writing a new part for myself for each song.
That whole idea of how we're going to do synthesis live is new. It's very new to me, it's probably new to everybody. And I'm really excited about how that will work out, because we're not going to be like the rock band in front of the symphony orchestra. We're just one entire group working on the sound, on the best possible sound for the synthesis.